Hey everybody, it is, what is it? It's Tuesday, June 16th. I'm on my way to get my hair cut. I had lunch today with a friend from my church, and my original intention was to eat a big breakfast before I went. I'm glad I didn't, because I ended up getting a grilled chicken Caesar salad. The restaurant was not in the app, or it's not in the Weight Watchers app, so I couldn't do an exact tracking. So I did find a restaurant chicken Caesar that I tracked. I don't think I ate as many points as what the tracker said. It said 17 points, and I had only 2 points before that with my coffee in the morning, and all I had for breakfast was a banana. So I've had 19 points for the day. I've got 11 points left for dinner. So I had a nice time with my friend, and I'm staying on plan today in spite of going out for lunch. Now, I did text Sandy and let her know that I ate out, and she said, don't be surprised if you have a sodium gain. I'm glad she reminded me of that, because it reminded me to drink lots of water this afternoon. So I haven't really done that yet, but I knew I was going to try to get in to get my hair cut, so I'm just going to Great Clips. I don't spend a lot of money on my hair, but I'm going to get it bobbed, I think. It's just to the point where it's out of control. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do today. And then I've got some things. When I get home, I've got some things I want to get done. I want to get my foyer mopped and swept, and same with the bathroom floor. And just some straightening up stuff. Get my kitchen table cleaned off. I'm trying to declutter. It's taking me a long time to declutter, but it's kind of like my goal over the next few weeks to declutter. And then tonight, I think I'm going to sit down and sew a little bit, because, you know, my sewing room is my happy place. So I did download a couple quilt patterns that I want to start, but I have t-shirts to make a quilt out of for my daughter that I've had for a while now. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to try to do that and get that sewn and take it out to her when I go out to visit her. I don't know if I told you I'm going. I think I did. I told you I'm going to Idaho and Oklahoma in September. Doing a little road trip. I won't be gone long. A couple weeks at the max, because I can't leave Molly that long. Anyway, I might start putting that together. I need to get some backing for that, for the t-shirts though, to make the quilt out of, because they have to be backed before I sew them, just by nature of the material. But before I do that, I'm going to finish my fall quilt. So that's number one project. I started that. It's all done except for the borders and the backing. So that's my next project. Or that's the project I'm going to finish. Because after all, it's almost fall. And it's not big enough to put on my bed. I might use it for a tablecloth. Fall tablecloth. We'll see. Or I could make it a wall hanging, but I don't think so. So anyway, back to my food. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to have for dinner. I had that chicken breast for lunch. So I'm thinking I might have a piece of fish for dinner, if I eat dinner, because I'm still full. It was a nice sized salad. And I did have a little dish of fruit and just a dollop of fat-free yogurt. Oh, that's another thing I got to do while I'm out and about. I have to stop and get some almond milk, because I want to have oatmeal for breakfast in the morning, even though I think it's supposed to be 90 degrees tomorrow. I'm still going to have oatmeal. That's on my menu for tomorrow. And another thing I have to do is I really need to finalize my menu plan, because the one that I made the other day is just completely wrong. I don't have most of the stuff that's on that menu. I had taken an old menu that I had done and just converted the points without really considering what I had in my pantry and in the refrigerator and the freezer. So a lot of the stuff that's on there I don't have. So what I've been doing the last couple days is I've been looking at the point values that I have assigned to the different meals and matching that up with different foods, which I've shown you. So Saturday I have a graduation party to go to. So that'll be one thing that I'll have to plan for in the coming week. I mean, I'll weigh in on Friday morning, so at least the graduation party is early in my weigh week, you know. And I'm not quite sure what she's going to have. I know there'll be a cake there, and probably just finger foods, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm assuming. This is for my daughter's, or my niece's stepdaughter. So, a really nice girl. And, you know, graduation was so weird for them this year. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't want to go this way. I wanted to go that way. Oh well, I'll go that way up here. Used to go into Walmart this way. I haven't been at Walmart since that day they sent me home, the end of May. So I don't want to go in there until I have officially notified them that I'm not going back, which I'm not planning on doing until the end of this month. I'm not planning on notifying them till the end of this month. So I think once I tell them I'm not going back, I can't get unemployment anymore. And at least through June I need the unemployment. So, although I think they've kind of let me go anyway. I mean, they haven't told me formally, but they don't have me on the schedule. So we schedule 3 weeks out, and I'm not on that third week out yet. So, I think they kind of know I'm not coming back. Even though neither one of us has made it official, so as long as no one's made it official, I can collect the unemployment. I got the installer paid today for the headstones, so everything is now paid for as far as the headstones and the cemetery and everything. I gotta tell you, I walked out of that place today, and first of all, I was kind of sad I didn't go to this place first because their stones look really nice. I don't know how expensive they were. I couldn't have afforded it because they wanted 50% down, which I couldn't have given them. But anyway, I walked out of there and I just felt like this weight had been lifted off my shoulders. And so now I just sit and wait for everything to get done. He said he'll call me when he gets them set over at the cemetery. So we're thinking probably the end of July. Which will be nice because then everything will be nice and neat by the time the holidays roll around and I can start decorating it over there. So, but I've got to tell you, I'm so happy that it's over with. I just feel like it was the last final thing I needed to do. It kind of freed me up to move forward. I can't explain it. It's just how I feel. So anyway, now all this money that I've been paying out toward the headstones and all this other stuff, I can start putting in my bank account and saving it up for my trips that I have planned coming up. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to go to the grocery store, which is why I need to do my menu tonight. So I have money budgeted for the next 2 or 3 weeks for groceries. All right, well, I didn't record my lunch. There was nothing to record for you for breakfast, so I'll show you whatever I decide to have for dinner, and then I'll be back to wrap things up. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so for dinner tonight, I'm having 72 grams of cooked Pacific cod for 1 point. I have 2 tablespoons of fat-free sour cream for 1 point. My green beans are 0, my salad is 0, and I just have lemon juice on the salad. I knew I wanted some crunch because everything's kind of mushy here. So I just baked 2 corn tortillas to give me my little crunchy need, and that's 3 points. And these are good. So I have a 5-point dinner. This takes me to 24 points for the day. And since I'm on green, I get 30, so I have 6 points left for the day. Well, hey everybody. So I ended the day with 24 points. I have 6 points left. If I want to have a treat tonight, but I don't think I will. I'm pretty satisfied. I had that big lunch today, which I didn't show you, but it was a big salad. And then I had what I showed you for dinner. So low point dinner, that's okay. I'm drinking water tonight because since I ate out, I know there's sodium in whatever I ate. So, but hey, I got my hair cut. Look, I got it all chopped off. Look at that. So tomorrow when I actually fix it, it might look a little bit better, but I kind of feel like the Dutch boy on the Dutch boy commercials. Anyway, good day on plan. I haven't synced my Fitbit yet. I don't know how many miles I have or anything, but I will do that later tonight. I'm going to make my grocery list for tomorrow. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow, so I have to, like I told you earlier, I have to kind of redo my menu. I'm going to be working on that tonight and then come up with my grocery list for tomorrow. So, all right, guys, that's it for me tonight. No big words of wisdom or anything other than just keep staying at it. I've seen a couple people post that you had gains this week and you're a little upset, but you've still lost a lot of weight. So focus on the things that are good. Everybody has an off week. Everybody has an off month. Sometimes you have an off year. Point is, you've made the decision to keep going forward, and that's what we need to focus on. Make your goal small enough that it's achievable every day. Make your goal, if you slipped up yesterday, then your goal might simply be better than you were yesterday. But this is real life, folks. We have ups and downs. No one can be perfect 100% all the time. We can be perfect some days, we can be perfect some weeks, some maybe even some months, but we cannot be perfect all the time. And so one of our expectations of perfection has to go. I mean, we just have to stop thinking that we're failures if we aren't perfect. I don't know if I told you this story before. An example of this is when my daughter was little. I mean, she was in grade school. She came home one day in tears. Mom, I failed my spelling test, which was highly unlike her because she has always been an exceptional student. My cat's rubbing his head against the phone here. Anyway, so I said, well, let me see what happened. So she handed me her spelling test, and right there in red was circled what she had missed. She missed one letter out of one word, and she considered it a failure because she was such a perfectionist with her schoolwork. I laughed, and I said, "You only missed one letter." So it didn't make her feel any better because she had this big red mark on her paper. But sometimes our failures in weight loss are like that. You know, we have one meal that we mess up on and we consider the whole day a failure. Or we have one day that we mess up and we consider the whole week a failure. We just need to move past that. We cannot expect ourselves to be perfect all the time. So, and if you have those days where you have a slip up, I'm not saying I had one because I didn't today. I had a good day on plan, even though it wasn't perfect because I ate out. But when you have a slip up, we just pick ourselves up, dust off the dirt, and move forward. That's real life. So I guess that was my little rant for the day. All right, 26 points, 24 points today. I have 6 points left. I'm trying to still decide if I want to have a dessert or not. I'm thinking probably not. I think I'm just going to stick with my water tonight. So, all right, you guys have a great night, and I'll be back tomorrow. Don't have any big plans tomorrow other than grocery shopping. So I'll be able to show you everything I've had to eat. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.